Hello, we're running down the week of February 25th in Rochester and beyond. With explosions rocking cities throughout Ukraine and tanks seen crossing the border, Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine has begun. Rochester has a large Ukrainian community. Many here have family witnessing the chaos. Kostya Lukanyuk was in Rochester just a few weeks ago, graduating from the Eastman School of Music. Now he's back home in Kyiv, Ukraine, where he woke up to destruction Thursday morning.
Everybody wants to leave, and there's crazy lines to the supermarkets and grocery stores and ATMs, people who want to get cash. And yeah, people are kind of panicking, honestly.
Lukanyuk is attempting to seek asylum in the U.S., but fears he won't be able to start the process if there isn't an embassy to do so. We have continuing coverage of this evolving story in the Ukraine crisis section of our website, rochesterfirst.com. We're tracking a dangerous trend in the city of Rochester this week, where 6 homes were struck by gunfire over a span of 3 days. A 38-year-old woman in one home was shot. 2 11-year-olds were nearly struck in another, and the remaining 4 houses were occupied. Police believe some of the shootings may be related, and they're urging anyone who knows someone with an illegal gun or who may be involved in a dispute to seek help before it turns violent and possibly deadly. A 15-year-old who suffered serious injuries at Bristol Mountain this weekend has died. He has been identified as Christian Cuomo of Manlius, near Syracuse. The Ontario County Sheriff's Office explains Cuomo went over a ski jump and landed face first, causing significant head injuries. He was wearing a helmet at the time. Calling hours will be Friday, March 4th at Immaculate Conception Church in Fayetteville. Hospitals anticipate a rise in demand for elective and semi-elective surgeries now that Governor Hochul has lifted a pause on those procedures. Many operations have been delayed since the Omicron variant surged, some even longer. Doctors say the surgery backlog they faced at the beginning of the pandemic still exists.
The concern is, when is it going to get back to normal? For the surgeons whose careers many of them have been put on hold, or at least partially put on hold for a couple of years, depending on the nature of the practice. For the patients who would like some more concrete answers, rather than we think we'll be able to do it in a few weeks, but we don't know, anything can happen.
Doctors say people whose lives depend on a surgical procedure will not have to wait. New York State did not enforce COVID booster shot mandates for healthcare workers. Those were supposed to take effect Monday. Health officials say the state will reassess in 3 months to see if they need to take steps to increase booster rates. The original vaccine mandate is still in effect. Governor Hochul has signed a bill to fast-track New York's marijuana industry. The new law, titled Conditional Cannabis Cultivation, will allow for equity, inclusion, and environmental sustainability. Under the law, hemp farmers will be able to apply for a license to grow marijuana, so when retail operations become available, there will be a product to sell.
I think this will create generational wealth. I think this will create economic opportunity for neighborhoods that haven't seen this level of job creation before. All things are positive.
Rollout of the applications will begin sometime in March. The Rochester Red Wings are getting ready for their upcoming season with the announcement of their annual 50-degree guarantee. That means if the temperature does not reach 50 degrees at Frontier Field on opening day, all fans in attendance will get a free ticket to any Red Wings home game in April or May. It's typically in the 50s on opening day, I'm told, so we'll just have to wait and see. That's all for this week. We'll see you next Friday.